Check, check, mic check. How we doing, guys? Check, check, mic check. How we doing, guys? All right. We're gonna run some practice laps. Gotta stay fresh for my team. Well, not my team, but racing for Donald Toad, so hope to be part of the team and race for these guys. Doing this live as a stream, just as a test, because I want to be ready to stream the next tournament when it happens. So if you look up here, I have a level 9 and a multiplayer of 5.8. So you can raise this by burning NFTs and minting them, and burning them and minting them. So check into Intraverse, and I usually highlight it quite a bit on my X profile, so check me out there. And just wanted to run this a few laps, show you guys the game. I keep practicing even though it's the bots, because I just want to stay as fresh as I can as possible, you know, for the tournament coming. So the next round of the tournament, I should say. Team Donald Toad took it the last time, so I helped him race a little bit, and I want to continue to help them race. So if anybody's familiar with Mario Kart, that's exactly kind of how this is, but only it's like your favorite meme on Linear Network that you could play with. And you know, I think there's others too. So really neat that these guys are bringing everybody together to play this stuff. And you know, who doesn't love, you know, if you're like me, playing some Mario Kart back in the day, I used to be okay at it. So you'll see that my kart here has a pro racer symbol on the back. So I thought that was kind of cool. I don't know how recently it happened, but I noticed I got that, so I just want to say thank you guys to the Intraverse, and obviously to Mr. Donald Toad. You know, many people agree to disagree on that, you know, the presidential subject, but Donald Toad's the linear president for me. So I'll stop talking here and try to concentrate, but you guys get the gist of it. These bots are kind of easy. I can tell you right now that the real players are very tough. They'll battle you and wreck you more than you can imagine. So you see right there, I hit a thing, so I can just slow you down almost instantly. And if you hit a wall, you'll almost stop. Or if somebody bumps into you, you see how I hit that wall? If somebody bumps into you, they'll kind of wreck you and stop you. And then obviously if you run over one of their traps, or get hit by one of those like electricity bolts, like that thing, it'll just jack you up. And see, it messed me up just enough to hit the wall. So you guys get it? The goal is for me to try to get into like minute 30s. If you can do that, you're doing pretty good. It's a good run. It's usually neck and neck racing against some of these other guys. So like I said, the tournament gets pretty wild. So you know, because people are taking it serious, myself included. So it's Wednesday. There's been some turmoil in the market. I better press play here, because it takes a second to load. Been some turmoil in the market with the tariff thing and all that. Honestly, I don't care at all. I just continue to have fun, support my friends on the Linear Network. You know, Donald Toad and Foxy, of course, and then Linpuss and T3 Play is another favorite of mine. They're a game developer that actually have a really cool game called Polygoners. So we all kind of, I would say, support each other. You know, I'd like to be considered a friend of theirs, and they're definitely friends of mine. And nothing better to kind of, you know, race and compete with your friends, play against them, you know, challenge each other. build and create Linea. And you know, I support Donald Toad, and despite with everything happening today, I noticed the market's bouncing. So you never know, right? You never know. Let's see if we can throw down a better lap. Get good power slides, gives you a boost, so you want to get a good power slide as much as possible. Like this one's kind of hard, you can get it all the way around, but then it'll slam you into that wall if you're not careful. It's really the trick to this game is just being able to just slide and obviously make up for things when they're in the road, because sometimes you'll get like 3 or 4 objects like these things that I just dropped, and they'll jack you up bad. So like I said, these bots are pretty easy to fight against, as most bots are, and really the key here is just to practice, see how fast I can get a lap in with or without a bot, you know. Just try to keep up to speed, because yeah, see, that wasn't good right there, but so you have to have fast times. It's a race game, so shooting everybody and doing all this stuff's fun, but if you're not flying, then it doesn't matter. You know, and I imagine there'll be more maps. This is one of the first ones that I've ever played, and the only one that I see that you could play, but it is fun, especially with a bunch of people all really battling. And I can imagine just more and more fun things to come with this game. So, like I said, the NFT mint thing is cool. Intraverse does more than just kart racing. They do a couple other different styles of games too, and you can play and win money and lose money if you get your butt kicked. So you got a game, or if you're not into gaming and you don't want to play but you want to watch, you know, you can support your team and help your favorite game team by supporting them in raids, or you know, talking about them and just kind of like being part of their groups. And that's a great way to meet some really cool people. And that's kind of how I even got into streaming on Abstract. So just meeting cool people and, you know, at least interesting things. So even though Linea fan, you know, that's the whole idea is let's get this out there, you know. And I'm streaming on Abstract, and I'm streaming on YouTube, and we'll just make it into videos, and we'll just have a good time. And like I said, see if we can beat some people in this game on the next round again. And then there's some couple other really cool games I'm into. Polygunners, like I said, T3. There's another one coming out, and I'm not gonna say anything about it quite yet, but there's another one I'm gonna play. So be streaming that a lot with hopefully some friends from you know, the Donald Toad community and Foxy and some of the other groups. So the more the merrier. Meet a bunch of cool gamers, you know, that are into blockchain and crypto too, so that's pretty fun. We'll do one more round, and probably go mint some more of these NFTs and try to get, I want to get to a level 10 at least. With these bots, they'll kind of fight you at first, but unless you really suck, they're no challenge at all. The people are so hard versus like these bots, it's like night and day. So you can't get complacent. And like I said, I try to focus on just trying to drive and just build that, like, you know, like, oh, that would have been perfect, but I just barely clipped it. And that stuff will cost you. You know, you can be in the lead and do something like I just did there, and you're like in 3rd or 4th place almost immediately. So it really does punish you if you can't, you know, you can't slide. And man, I'm trying to talk and do this is the worst, but gotta get it, you know. And you'll find a zone. You just gotta surf it, you know. You just gotta ride it, and not panic. When people throw stuff out there, just go around it or stop and go. You know, don't. The crazier you get, the higher chances you're gonna like wreck or do something. It's gonna cost you some time. So take these slides good. If you hit the booster, try not to hit the wall. Like that was really good right there. You can see, just get in the zone. Don't let a little mistake cause you any like hiccup. Just keep rolling through it. Just spin and just slide. Get these things. And right there, no curve. See, you just get a flow for it sometimes. And when you really get it, you get on fire. And you just whoop on people. So 141. A couple more seconds there, and I'm getting into the fun territory. So one of these days on one of these streams, I'm gonna get it for you guys. I think I had like 137 or 138 not too long ago, so easy enough to do. If you don't clip a wall and you have a perfect lap, you can get into those numbers, and that's what you got to do. I mean, I'm sure some have even gotten far faster than that. I can only imagine. So, and just real quick, you can see these other characters here during the tournament. It seems like, excuse me, there are more, unless this is winding down, which I'm not sure, but we'll keep battling and keep having fun. That's all you could do, like I said. So come join us, come play Intraverse, come support, you know, Linea and all the different memes out there, and especially these guys. So Donald Toad, we fight, right? So let's do it. Wanted to make a quick stream on that, and then I think I'll continue to make some more videos. And like I said, look forward to some other stuff coming up. So great times, and let's finish this week with a bang, guys. I notice Donald Toad DTC making a nice push right now. So grab some and stay confident. You know, sometimes you got to break a few eggs to make an omelet. So, you know, you got to get messy with some paint to make a nice painting with some art. So just be patient, and we're all gonna have some really fun times ahead. So especially on the gaming side. So peace out, everybody.